Joining us now with more, Mark Eiglarsh, criminal defense attorney, former prosecutor, and Andell Brown, a defense attorney, on this important matter. Thank you for being here, counselors. Mark Eiglarsh, let's start with whether the Dick Clark production company can sue Mariah Carey for what it is alleging were her representatives' defamatory statements about them setting her up to fail.
Absolutely not. They would have to prove actual malice because we're dealing with public figures. It's a very high burden. That means they have to prove that at the time she made the statements, she knew they were false or a reckless disregard of the truth. Megyn, as we sit here today, she still believes that they sabotaged her. They have no case.
Well, she doesn't, though, Andell, because it wasn't Mariah who said that. It was her rep who apparently said something off the record to somebody, and it may or may not have been that they set her up intentionally, but, you know, that they didn't set her up to succeed in any event. Your thoughts?
Setting her up to fail is very strong words. Could they bring a lawsuit? Absolutely. Will they bring a lawsuit? I don't think so. I don't think it makes sense for them to do that. That would be kicking an artist when they're down.
But they're using a strong word. Defamatory is strong. I mean, I was surprised to see that in the Dick Clark statement.
Setting someone up to fail is very strong as well. I think we all saw Mariah Carey's performance break down and keep steadily breaking on down in front of our eyes on New Year's Eve. Her team, they're doing damage control and they're trying to pass the buck. Nobody's buying it. Dick Clark's and his company's reputation is intact, and that's the problem they're going to have. So here's
the question: Can she sue them? Can she sue them, Mark Eiglarsh, for saying you did set me up to fail? You caused a public embarrassment. But then there is the question of why the backup singers could hear the music and Mariah could not.
Yeah, listen, anyone could sue anyone for anything. We've learned that. My analysis is the same if we flip it and we make her the plaintiff. She's a public figure. They're public figures.
But she wouldn't be suing for defamation.
It's not going to go anywhere.
They publicly
Megyn,
humiliated her.
Megyn, hold on. There's something wrong with my earpiece. I can't hear. Perhaps, Megyn, we should let the audience finish this analysis.
I love it when he brings the props. You know, I will say this, Andell. I have anchored in Times Square on New Year's Eve, with Hemmer in the wee hours of the night, and it's really loud. And I too have had choppy audio. I can relate to her.
These things happen. She's a great artist. She's had a great career. She just had a bad night, and I'm sure she'd give her all to have that performance back.
I think it would have been more embarrassing if she had been caught lip syncing, but she wasn't. She was trying to sing it live. It was clearly, just parts were on the track. But the reason there were long bouts of silence is because she couldn't hear. But I think it's worse when they get caught lip syncing. That's what I thought happened. I
agree,
right.
Megyn. Here's the problem. There's no damages here on either side. They're all going to watch the show next year, and she's going to continue to have a very successful career. But they shouldn't use the scary
legal words because you wind up in Kelly's court.
Agreed.
Bye.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Don't go away.